Call the meeting to order on 7:01 p.m. We have a forum. Start with the allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson. Fairwell.
Here.
Alderman Rita. Here. Alderman Montoya. Alderman McGee.
Here.
Alderman Carr.
Here.
Alderman Roll.
Here.
Alderman Roll attending remotely, we need a motion to allow him to attend remotely due to family emergency.
Motion by Alderman Rita, second by Alderman McGee. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Moving on to presentation of journal proceedings. Need a motion to approve the city council minutes from April 25th, 2023. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Carr, second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, do the roll call.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Aye, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Next, public comment. Any public comment? Any public comment? Not moving on. Public comment?
Good evening. My name is Mary Montemayor, and I live at 12752 Clinton Street. And I'm not here as a complaint, but I'd like to, I'm concerned about what the problems and issues we have down on that street by Eisenhower. It's mainly parking. And I noticed that there was some residential permit parking, and I applaud you for that, but on my street, there was no signs put up, and we have a very hard problem with no parking. We have 13 homes in that street from Edison to 130th Street. We have 7 senior citizens living there, 2 that are handicapped parkings. And even on our handicap parking, sometimes the students park there. And I usually come out and tell them they can't park there. If the senior citizens that need nurses to come and address issues that they have, or any other things that they have to come and for their physical problems, they can't find a parking. So I would like the mayor or all of you, if you could please try to do something about it. And so I would like to request that our street, they can install also permanent parking signs. Besides that, the students just, it's horrible the way they drive through there. My concern is that there's children being dropped off by the Illinois school bus from the primary school. They drive too fast around there, and I would like to let you know ahead of time before we have a very bad incident where a child will get hit. And I thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Yes.
Yep.
Hello,
How you doing?
My name is Jan Ringo. I live at 2205 West 119th Street, and I've been there for about 20 years. And my concern is the alley. It used to get, the potholes used to get filled with the, I don't know what this stuff is, but it used to balance it out a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out when is it going to get paved. Something hazard to cars and just trying to walk down the alley. A couple of my friends won't even come by because the parking is so bad around there. To drive down the alley is even, it's very scary to them. So I was trying to see if we can put that on the books to get it paved or get the potholes filled. I'd be so happy. I've been there for 20 years and that's their word. But now I'm retired, so now I'm like, I guess I can come up here and say, please help us.
Mike, can you raise your
Very
hand?
much.
When you get a chance, give your information to Mike. We'll add it to the list there.
Right here?
Yep. just raise your
Okay,
hand.
thank
you. Any other public comment? All right, moving on. Under new business, we have a proclamation for Motorcycle Awareness Month. City of Blue Island, Illinois, Motorcycle Awareness Month proclamation. Whereas safety is the highest priority for the highways and streets of our city and state. And whereas the great state of Illinois is proud to be a national leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness. And whereas motorcycles are a primary common and economical means of transportation, it reduces fuel consumption, road wear, contributes in a significant way to the relief of traffic and parking congestion. And whereas it is especially meaningful that the citizens of our city and state be aware of motorcycles on the roadways, recognize the importance of motorcycle safety. Whereas the members of ABATE of Illinois, a Brotherhood of Motorcycle Education, continually promote motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, high school driver education programs to the public in our city and state, presenting motorcycle awareness programs to over 120,000 participants in Illinois for the past 8 years. And whereas all motorcycles should join ABATE of Illinois Incorporated in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, awareness, and respect of the citizens of our city and state. And whereas the motorcycles of Illinois have contributed extensive volunteerism, money to national and community charitable organizations, and whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in safe sharing of roadways within the city of Blue Island and throughout the great state of Illinois. Therefore, I, Fred Bellato, Mayor of the city of Blue Island, in recognition of 36 years of ABATE of Illinois and over 352,000 registered motorcycles statewide, in recognition of the continued role Illinois serves as a leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, we hereby proclaim the month of May this year, 2023, as Motorcycle Awareness Month in the city of Blue Island and urge all motorists to join to improve safety and awareness on our roadways. Dated today, May 9th, Fred Bellato, Mayor of Blue Island. I have a motion to put into the minutes. Motion by Alderman Rivas, second by Alderman McGee. Question? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Carried. Under Mayor's reports, we have a motion for approval of payroll for April 28th, 2023, in the amount of $472,982.65. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Carnes, a second. Alderman Fairwell on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Fairwell,
Aye.
Alderman Rita,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr,
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Five ayes.
Carries. Next, we have a motion for approval of accounts payable dated May 10th, 2023, in the amount of $456,398.81. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Fairwell,
Aye.
Alderman Rita,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr,
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Five ayes.
Thank you. Under C, we have a resolution. City of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing the city to obtain general liability insurance for our city parking lots through Avondale Insurance Associates Incorporated renewal. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, please do the roll.
Alderman Fairwell,
Aye.
Alderman Rita,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr,
Aye.
Alderman Roll. Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Five ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under D, I'm not holding this for a vote. We're going to push it to the next meeting for some questions from the audience. Under Mayor's announcements and comments, I want to thank everybody who participated in this past weekend's community cleanup, as well as the Cook County Rebuilding Together program. These two programs working together brought hundreds of volunteers to Blue Island, hundreds of great people, and we renovated 19 houses. Mostly seniors, people that passed the need for the work being done. It was a great community project. We had a press conference with the Cook County President, Tony Preckwinkle, coming to town. And this is the second time since I've been an elected official in Blue Island that they've chosen the city to do this. They kind of rotate throughout the county. So I'm hoping we get this again in a few years, hopefully even next year. But it was great, and I want to thank all the aldermen who participated, our city clerk, especially with the community cleanup portion of it, Mike Schroeder from Public Works and his team, everybody that made it a great weekend. And the rain held off just long enough. Didn't start raining until after we were done. As you know, we continue to aggressively pursue outside funding to advance our priorities. We got 2 grants since the last meeting. We received a letter last month from State Rep Bob Rita's office notifying the city that we have received a $50,000 lead survey grant that will cover the cost of doing a lead survey, so we can apply for additional funding for our city. So that's going to be completed over the next few months too, hopefully by the end of the year. And this is all part of the EPA compliance that every town has to get a survey done and lead line replacement and all that stuff that's been a priority for the state. We also recently were notified, we received an IDOT grant of $3 million towards our streetscaping. This is in addition to $7 million grant we got last year. So hopefully for phase 2 and phase 3, which is the uptown section of business district, some substantial monies from the state to cover the majority of the work that needs to be done. A little sidebar of that, we're still waiting on one last permit for Old Western. I'm hearing it's coming any day. Talk to our engineer and hopefully we get that project off and running this summer, hopefully even completed this year. So more to come on that. Lastly, I want to thank our forestry board. They planted over 30 trees at the golf course for Arbor Day. They were aided by MWRD and also Eisenhower High School and staff and students. And the city also planted over 70 trees along the streets that were done in last fall. And just like our initiative that we took last year, any streets the city does, we're going to make a tree planting part of every street we do where needed. So that's a new thing for the city. So over 100 trees planted in the last few weeks in our city. So that's all I have for my comments. City clerk?
I just again would like to reiterate what the mayor said. I want to thank everybody for Blue Island cleanup, success. We have 4 aldermen. I do want to retract, Alderman Fairwell did have the largest fair law. Sure. Yes.
So, in the highest tradition of the Cook County and the state of Illinois, I looked at our application again, and one of our residents twice. So.
Still had enough.
Oh, I still, all right,
Still
good.
wanted to,
You know, I,
drop out, still from the top all the.
all right.
And we also had the police, the fire, and public works had a crew cleaning up. We had over 275 members of the community, which was probably maybe 100 more than last year, 75 more than last year, so it was a great success. We have a flower sale, chalk walk, May 20th at York and Western. TGIF is coming. We have some new people taking part of TGIF. June 3rd is the Blue Cap Golf outing. June 9th is the Chamber outing at the Meadows. Saturday is My Fest at Old Western from 12 to 5. They have over 100 vendors, so they're very excited. We're just hoping there's no rain. This year we're doing a community yard sale the first weekend in August, so the details will be coming soon. Portrait of a Soldier. The former Governor Quinn is coming to Blue Island May 24th, 6 p.m. at the library. He has an exhibit featuring all the hometown heroes that we have. And I did a count before I came, so I think the total from last year and this year we have about 95, 96. And as well as a traveling hand-colored portraits of Illinois service people killed in action since the beginning of the war on terror in 2001. If I said that all right. But May 24th at the library. And last but not least, our city stickers are on sale, so you can stop by the city clerk's office and get your city sticker.
Thank you. I want to add also to the Mayfest for this weekend. I know Public Works is out there cleaning up Old Western. Businesses are excited. They're already planning if there is rain, to just like they did last year, possibly move people around underneath Western Avenue Bridge. But hopefully it's a good opportunity to showcase our town. So we're cleaning up and putting our best face forward because we had last year, even in the rain, we probably had 1,000 people on the Western Avenue businesses and the street itself. So I know it's a good thing. It's the second annual from the Arts Alliance. Looking forward to attending. Treasurer.
No announcements or comments, Mayor. I can get a motion to approve the monthly treasurer's report ending April 30th, 2023.
Motion, Alderman Fairwell, second Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Fairwell,
Aye.
Alderman Rita,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr,
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Aye, Director.
Motion carries. Any other comment? City Attorney? We do have executive today. Okay. City Administrator?
Just one quick item, I'm going to be emailing out to all of the, everyone on the guys here. This is the 2022 municipal franchise report from ComEd, they prepared for the city. I don't know if this, is shared with the council before, but this is information you should have. So ComEd is required to do an annual report that goes through, basically a number of very technical things, their performance through the year in terms of interruptions, how many interruptions were, caused by human issues, their own system failures, things like that. They actually, this performance is pretty good. But there's also just a lot of this, their customer service report, which, is definitely very detailed. And then, some information that I think is probably useful for the Alderman in terms of constituent services, some contact information, and then basically how ComEd and the city will have to communicate. So when should you, in your interface with your constituents, encounter some ComEd issues, even though it is not in the way water is fully controlled by us, we do have a pretty strong intergovernmental relationship with them. We have a direct representative that we can call for very specific issues. And on this front, in terms of direct contact with the municipality, they have put a lot of resources, they have a lot of people involved in this. So we haven't had too many issues this year, knock on wood, but we think we have a pretty good relationship here. If your constituents are having issues with ComEd, if you have elderly or low-income constituents who are having issues with their bills and keeping up with them, and they're worried about that, things like that. There are a lot of programs, a lot of services. They have a lot of constituent service arms, and they're pretty eager to help when possible. You'll be getting this information. Just want to give you some context of what it is and why. That's all I have.
Thank you. We do have executive, Alderman announcements, reports, or comments before executive. Seeing none, we need a motion to executive session to discuss litigation and to file or is pending before the court or administrative tribunal with action probable imminently. Yes, all in favor, say aye. Okay. You know, motion to open the regular session. All three, second, all in favor, say aye.
I,
This, executive session, we talked about possible litigation, settlement, claims. Need a motion to adjourn. All in favor, second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?